Hi there, welcome to CPA Mom's weekly video series. This is our 11th video in our series where we're sharing what CPA Moms is all about, as well as topics that both business owners, entrepreneurs, and accountant moms can resonate with. So let me introduce myself. I'm Dawn Goldberg. I'm the community manager at CPA Moms. I am a CPA. I'm a certified life coach, as well as the podcast host of the CPA Moms podcast. So for this week's video, I'm going to talk about the top 10 list of accounting services for entrepreneurs. The top 10 list I'm going to share with you is the bare essentials for every entrepreneur. So just know that it doesn't stop with this list. An entrepreneur's accountant should be doing more than just keeping the books. The entrepreneur's accountant should be adding value to the business by providing the following services I'm going to share, asking the following questions, or handling the following 10 business matters. So number one, an entrepreneur's accountant should keep the books and handle reporting. And this means that data is entered, it's reconciled, and the books should be closed on a monthly basis. This is an absolute requirement. The accountant should be generating and providing monthly financial reporting. And at a minimum, the monthly reporting package should include a balance sheet. It should include a profit and loss statement by month, which is also referred to as a P&L. They should be providing a P&L by business. They should be giving you accounts receivable aging, accounts payable aging, and a cash flow report. These reports should be delivered to decision makers without having to request these reports within 2 weeks of every month end. If your accountant has not performed any one of these tasks I just shared on a consistent monthly basis, it's probably time to find another professional. Number two, you want an accountant that manages the daily, weekly, or monthly cash flow. And the frequency, of course, depends on how tight your cash is. But as a business owner, you want someone who can provide timely cash flow information. Number three, you want an accountant who knows who in the company is required to take a payroll and when, including the business owners in certain corporate types. They need to know the IRS employee versus independent contractor rules and all of the required reporting for each. They need to know the workers' comp insurance rules regarding payroll. They should be managing the payroll in-house or outsourcing. If outsourced, they should be reporting, verifying, and entering all payroll data into the accounting system. They should be maximizing tax-saving strategies, including group health insurance and HSAs, by working with insurance agents and the tax preparer. Number four, you want an accountant that knows all of the tax reporting deadlines and rules for sales tax, for payroll tax, for 1099s, business asset property taxes, income taxes, including extensions. These are all key to the accounting role. Even if the accountant doesn't file the tax returns, the accountant is the one who should be pushing information well in advance of tax deadlines to the tax preparers. Number five, you want someone who provides tax preparers with quarterly or monthly financial reports to obtain tax liability estimates for the quarter and annualized for the year. The accountant should properly accrue for tax liabilities as they occur and communicate to the business owner, not wait until the end of the year to get the bad news from the tax CPA or in March or April when taxes are due. Also, accountants should be providing tax-saving strategy ideas to the business owner and should work directly with the tax CPA to ensure all tax-saving strategies have been communicated and considered by the business owner. If you don't know your estimated tax liability for the year by the end of the first quarter and haven't looked at your tax savings options at least once a year with your tax CPA, your accountant isn't doing their job. Number six, your accountant would know and question the basic legal structures and the tax pros and cons of choosing one entity structure over another. This includes information on all the steps required to form an entity and dissolve an entity. Also, your accountant should know when it makes sense to incorporate financially. This information should be used to simplify the company structure, to save taxes, to ensure legal protections have been created to protect company assets and that business owners' assets and protecting their interest. The accountant isn't an attorney, but should have ideas of what structure makes sense and facilitate those discussions with the attorney and the tax CPA for the business owner if the legal structure is unclear to the entrepreneur. Number 7, the accountant needs to know the legal filing deadlines for all entities, including foreign registration, which means registering entities to do business in another state in the United States. Accountants should either file and pay the annual legal filings or should outsource to a corporate maintenance company for every entity. Number 8, the accountant should always safeguard the company assets. And this means making sure that measures to prevent fraud, including from the accountant themselves, are in place, right? Accountants don't sign checks, owners do. You want safeguarding assets that ensures that inventory and supplies and checks and equipment is accounted for and measures are set to prevent theft to any of those assets. You want to make sure that's all put in place. The other aspect of safeguarding assets is managing the insurance and legal structure in cooperation with the business owner, their insurance agent, and attorney. Number 9, since most entrepreneurs commingle some personal activity with their business to take advantage of the tax savings in a corporation, accountants should know how to properly account for those transactions and should know all of the 4 different options entrepreneurs have for getting paid from the company. 3 of the 4 options are non-taxable withdrawals to the business owner. And the last one, number 10, is the accountant should provide timely financial information to assist the business owner with pricing and understanding how much profit is being generated for each major business line or product line, and to assist the business owner in setting budgets and forecasts for the year, including revenue targets, profit targets, ROI, return on investment, and other key financial ratio targets. So if you are an entrepreneur and you don't have an accountant handling what I just shared, or your accountant isn't doing at least all 10 of these items that I shared, we can connect you with one of our franchisees who can. You can find out more about how CPA Moms can help by going to cpa-moms.com. I'll see you next week, and until then, be well.